Wakizashi's Teahouse. Konnichiwa, minasan. It's Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse over in Japan. How you doing? Are you good? Are you genki? I'm pretty good, thanks. Okay, I've got a review of a brand new issue of Detective Comics, which got a new creative team, the all-star team as they're billing it, of writer Ram V and artist Rafael Albequerque, who's maybe most famous for his work on American Vampire. So this came out today, it's Tuesday, July 26th, and this is issue 1062. Can you believe that? Amazing, right? It's been going up for over 1,000 issues, this comic. Now this is priced at $4.99. For that you get 40 pages, and there's a backup story in here by writer Si Spurrier, most famous for his recent Hellblazer John Constantine run, and artist Dani. Great name. I don't know much about Dani, but she's got a very distinctive style. It's pretty cool, it's pretty pulpy. They do a story about Detective Jim Gordon, retired commissioner, looking for meaning in life, I guess. So yeah, how about the main story? What did I think of it? Is it any good? Is it worth buying? I tell you what, I'm hooked from the first issue. It's pulled me right in. There's a nice kind of Gothic, operatic feel to the story. I mean, it opens with scenes for an opera. We've got Batman being Batman, like kicking ass, he's looking quite older in this. He's looking very muscular, a bit of a Ben Affleck feel to him, to his body anyway. But I like this. It's like a grown-up, adult Batman, who's seen things. He's had knocks, he's experienced life, and he's on his own. But he gets a little bit of help. Well, he calls his old friend Nightwing, Dick Grayson. So it was really good to see Dick, just saying, in this comic. Also, there's a little bit of a surprise appearance by an old flame of Bruce's. I'm not going to give any secrets away. So, yeah, I would say go out and try it if you've got any interest in the comic, in Batman, and if you like the writer, Ram V. He's kind of famous for being very wordy, very verbose, very lyrical writer, but I've enjoyed most of the things that I've read by him. I do recommend a vampire limited story he did. I think it's 5 issues called These Savage Shores. Look out for that. Anyway, so yeah, back to this. Let me show you a little bit of the interior art. Where are we? Rafael Albequerque, as I know him from American Vampire, the Scott Snyder series. Pretty good, pretty simple, a little bit minimal at times. There's not much going on in the backgrounds, but good dynamic action scenes where you see, as I say, Batman taking out some smugglers. It's a really good scene. So yeah, I recommend it. Not much left to say. Please keep watching. I'm going to give my short story summary, show a little bit of the second story, and let me know what you think at the end. Okay, here we go. We open in Gotham City, present day. It's the Gotham Opera House. A performance of La Riga is taking place. The audience clap as we hear tales of breath and wonder, tears, monsters, and then a demon perched on your back. The smell of terror in shadows. But you are hidden, yet, and I dare not look into the depths of my own soul. Where are you, demon? Then we see an empty seat in the audience with a sticker attached, reserved for Bruce Wayne. Then we get a dark and atmospheric picture of Batman, perched atop a gargoyle. It looks almost like he's riding it. Behind him in the sky, lightning crackles. He's tracking a robbery taking place at the docks. The smugglers have set up an alarm meant to warn them of Batman's approach. He doesn't care, he triggers it on purpose. He wants them to know he's coming. I don't make many mistakes. Then we get a great action scene of Batman taking out the criminals. After stomping one of the smugglers in the face, he knocks out another with a flying kick and then launches his batarang, taking out the rest. Suddenly, a weird alarm starts sounding. Bruno Maroni? We see a weird looking creature like transforming in front of our eyes. Is it Clayface? No, it's not, it looks worse. Boing! It knocks Batman flying, he's surprised by its strength. Batman gets up quickly, wham! Fights back. Come on Bruce, you fought worse. He knocks the creature to the floor, but it's fast. It grabs hold of his ankle, smash! Smacks him onto the ground like a Hulk smash. Wait, something's wrong with Batman. Fuck! An arrow takes out the creature from behind. Batman looks up. Who is it? A mysterious figure with a crossbow. The figure turns and flees, and Batman gives chase. She cuts his batrope. Talia? Batman, you know my rules. Your rules are like those of a child. Talia tells Batman that creature is older than both of them. She tells him he's slowing down and then leaves with a warning. They are coming and you are not prepared. Very mysterious, and I'm not sure what happened to the creature. Did it dissolve? We switch scenes to Bruce Wayne's brownstone in Gotham City, very early in the morning. He's checking himself for injuries, checking his blood, checking for toxins. Everything looks normal. He calls Nightwing, Dick Grayson. Hey, got your message earlier, sorry, I was busy. Nightwing's catching up. Wait, you were fighting Maroni's nephew? Some kind of creature? What was it? Bruce isn't sure, he couldn't get a usable tissue sample. Nightwing's worried. What's with all the testing? None of it sounds routine. Bruce tells him that something felt off tonight, something was wrong, he was slow. Bruce, you ever consider that you might just be getting too old for this? Don't you make me come down there, Grayson. It's a nice moment of banter between Dick and Bruce. Nightwing tells him he'll keep an ear to the ground in Bloodhaven, and then he asks, what were they smuggling anyway? Bruce tells him it was mostly just antiques. Right now he's looking at one of them. It's a cube, a box, something very complex but very old. We switch scenes again to a place called Coronis, the Oregon Palace, Svartstrel, very hard to read. There's a strangely dressed woman, Arzan, my son. She's seeing her son off. It appears he's gonna travel to Gotham. She's talking about helping the city, helping the people. He has 1 year to rebuild the legacy. Arzan asks about Gale. Gale is already there. He's preparing for your arrival. Another scene switch to the Gotham City Water District. We're in a pub and there seems to be an argument going on. I'm afraid there are no guarantees in Gotham, Mr. Gale. This is unacceptable. What do you want, a refund? I don't think you understand how things work here. No, gentlemen, I'm afraid the lack of understanding is yours. Okay, I'll end my story summary here. I want to show just a little bit of the backup story. It's Jim Gordon in The Coda, part 1 of 3, written by Simon Spurrier with art by Dani. On the opening page we see Jim Gordon making his way to Arkham Asylum, or what's left of it. It's in ruins. Then we flash back to the night before in a pub. Looks like Gordon's been calling people, seeing if anyone needs him. As they don't, he drowns his sorrows in beer. He gets talking to a woman who asks him to try and find her son. This leads him to head out to Arkham Asylum on his own. Is he going to be okay? You know it's not going to end well for Jim. Right, let me share 2 variant covers that really caught my eye. This first one is by Lee Bermejo. He's more famous for Batman the Damned, great dark gothic art by him. And the second one is by an artist, J.H. Williams III. I love this tarot card design, the Hanged Man, the Hanged Batman. So which one of those 2 do you like, or do you prefer the main cover? So, I hope you enjoyed my review. Please leave a comment, let me know what you thought of the story. Are you going to be buying this series? Are you a fan of the writer, Ram V? How about the artist, Rafael Albequerque? It's looking good to me. I'm hoping for good things from this series and this run. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. This is Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse, signing off for the night. Matane. One take, boom! One take, boom! Come on! See ya. Wakizashi's Teahouse. Please subscribe.